Do you know how the fall armyworm harms maize crops? This little creature, the fall armyworm, might seem harmless at first glance, but it's a major threat to maize crops worldwide. Originating from the tropical regions of the Americas, this pest has a voracious appetite, especially for maize, a staple food for many people around the globe. So, what happens when the fall armyworm sets its sights on a maize crop? First, it's essential to understand that the worm prefers young plants, targeting them in their most vulnerable state. The early stages of the worm's life cycle are the most destructive. It begins as a small larva that quickly grows into a hungry caterpillar. Once the larva hatches, it starts feeding on the lower surface of the leaf, creating pinholes. As it grows, it moves towards the whorl of the plant, where it continues to feast, causing extensive damage to the foliage. This damage is often mistaken for drought stress or disease, making it even more challenging to detect and control this pest. The worm's damage doesn't stop there. As it matures, it bores into the stem and cobs of the maize plant, causing a significant reduction in yield and quality. It's not uncommon for a heavily infested field to lose up to 50% of its potential yield due to the fall armyworm. Now that we've seen how the fall armyworm attacks and damages maize crops, let's recap the key points. The fall armyworm mainly targets young plants, feeding on the lower surface of the leaf and creating pinholes. As it grows, it moves towards the whorl of the plant, causing extensive damage to the foliage. In its later stages, the worm bores into the stem and cobs, causing a significant reduction in both yield and quality. This pest is often hard to detect as the damage it causes can be mistaken for drought stress or disease. The fall armyworm is a major threat to maize crops worldwide, with the potential to cause significant losses in yield and quality. Understanding its life cycle and the damage it causes is the first step in developing effective strategies to manage this pest and protect our valuable maize crops. So, next time you see a maize field, remember the unseen battles it might be fighting against this tiny but destructive pest, the fall armyworm. It's a stark reminder of the challenges our farmers face and the importance of continuous research and innovation in agriculture.